and it is mid-June. We've got 6 months to mid-December. And it's been shown previously. Look at top cornerback last year. Can't think of his name right off the top of my head. Committed to Ohio State. Jaheim Singletary, then went to, Georgia? So anyway, if he hailed from Ohio, I'd say this is a 95% guarantee. Right now, I'm going to say it's more like a 75 to 80% guarantee that Carnell Tate is going to be an Ohio State Buckeye. But he is certainly, as a wide receiver, looking at that long list of Ohio State wide receivers and saying, my goodness, I'm going to make some coin in the NFL. So 247 Sports reports, here we are. Carnell Tate chooses Ohio State. IMG Academy chooses the Buckeyes over Tennessee, Notre Dame, LSU, Alabama, Georgia, and more. Composite 5-star. Made the statement, quote, I'm picking Ohio State because I have a great relationship with the coaches that I've had since day one. They've been recruiting me since I was a sophomore, and I was talking to them for quite a long time. I also believe in Coach Hartline and what he does. That's big. Brian Hartline, woo, he is recruiting like a man. He's capable of developing me into a great receiver. Head coach Ryan Day's offensive line and the Buckeyes NFL development at the position also playing big roles. We just said that. It's obvious. So you can play for championships. You play in a tremendous offense. You know that your quarterback's going to be first rate. He's going to spotlight you. So wide receiver is the most dependent position on the field. If you're a great wide receiver and you go to a team that doesn't have a offensive line, let's say, that can protect the quarterback, that's going to limit you. Or the quarterback can't get you the ball, or a combination of the two. It's the most dependent. You are dependent on those two other positions. The other ones aren't. Running back, yes, you need an offensive line, but you're going to get handed the ball. The ball's going to be handed to you, and you can do something with it. You can make something happen. Wide receiver, the ball's not handed to you. It's got to be thrown out there. So very dependent there. But Carnell Tate, and also keep in mind, okay, the early relationship was built upon and through multiple visits to multiple schools. Tate and his family, who was by his side for the process, all felt good about Ohio State and staff. Is there anything else really here? Buckeyes have 11 commitments for 2023. His addition will move them from 8th all the way up to number 2 behind Notre Dame. The Notre Dame fans have been bragging for quite some time about their number 1 recruiting class. Okay, that's a great start. It's June. It's a great start, and you're going to have a tremendous class, Notre Dame. Don't know if you're going to hang in the top 3 or 4, though. Tate is the number 3 wide receiver in the 2023 class, according to 247 Sports. 247 themselves has them at 2. He's number 3 in the composite. Carnell Tate, 6'2", 185. 3rd rated wide receiver. 7th rated player in Florida. Number 28 nationally. 247 says he's even better than that. This is according to Andrew Ivins from 247 Sports. Type of wide receiver that always seems to be open, creates plenty of separation at the line of scrimmage, and is able to beat both zone and man coverage once underway. Superb body control, large 10-inch hands allow him to make extremely difficult catches look easy. Competitive not only at the catch point, but also once the ball is in his hands, he will fight to pick up additional yardage. Owns a rather slender build now, but should eventually carry 195 plus pounds. Might not be a 4-4 guy on the stopwatch, but likely to only get more explosive once frequenting a college weight room. Should be viewed as one of the top pass catchers in a deep 23 wide receiver class. Potential all-conference type of player for a top 25 program. Well, he's going to be at better than a top 25 program. And I would expect, yes, if he's not all conference, then that's going to be somewhat disappointing. No, there are no statistics for. Usually you can go to Max Preps and find the most recent 2021 season. They only have his freshman season here. So this means little at this point, but 28 catches, 444 yards, 5 touchdowns. But he's had 2 seasons since. No, he's had 1 season, sophomore season. No, that was 2019. So he's had 2 seasons since 20 and 21. Billy, thank you so much for that. Hit the like. Thank you so much for that. Yes. Steve, the lean on Brandon Inniss, I did not think it was going Ohio State's way, but all indicators recently have been Brandon Inniss to Ohio State as well. Whoa. Just a commitment, Dwayne. Again, I would love to have somebody run the numbers on this, but this would take exhaustive digging and then going forward, exhaustive tracking of how many commits hold. How many commitments hold? I want to know when I see something like this, how many of them hold? Now, of course, if this happened a week before National Signing Day, it would be more of a certainty. Okay, he's made his commitment right before National Signing Day. He's going to sign versus we got 6 months. What is the commitment rate that holds? I'm going to say 80%.